Hey guys, what's up? So today we're going to discuss the MCQs based on the 1st of February 2017 current affairs, and these MCQs are presented by me, Roman Saini. If you wish to watch this course entirely in Hindi, you can follow the Panchu Singh on unacademy.com. Instructions are very clear. If you have 1 to 3, low chance of selection. 4 to 5, you can do better but need to grind more. 6 to 7, you are going good and almost there. If you are getting 8 or more, you have very high chance of selection. Now my request is to please watch the lesson on Hindu summary and editorial analysis. There are 2 separate codes by the Panchu Singh before or after attempting the questions. And as soon as the question appears, please pause the video, answer the question and resume it. And 100% of the time without fail, calculate your score, write it in the comment section so that not only you can compete with yourself but with others as well. Question number 1. Consider the following statements regarding H-1B visa. Now it has been in news recently because of Donald Trump and the action of banning Muslims of certain country to enter into the United States of America. It is a temporary visa for non-immigrant workers. Okay. This is absolutely wrong. It is issued for a specialty of occupation that requires both theoretical and practical application of a specialized body of knowledge. This is absolutely correct. A H-1B visa holder is eligible to seek permanent residence to USA. This is also absolutely correct. Okay. So here the answer is this is also correct. I said it wrong because people think that this statement is incorrect, but this is actually correct. So answer is 1, 2, 3. All of the following are correct. So according to answer D, the H-1 visa is an employment based non-immigrant visa category for temporary workers, and for such a visa an employer must offer a job and apply for your H-1B visa petition with the US Immigration Department. Now it requires the visa holder to have at least a bachelor's degree or its equivalent, and among other things, like for example 12th pass people cannot apply for this. An H-1B visa holder can buy or sell real estate or any other property in USA, purchase lottery tickets and can invest in the stock market as well. Very important. Please consider these points. Question number 2. Consider the following statements about SAARC, that is South Asian Association Regional Cooperation for. Okay, SAARC countries comprise 21% of the world population. Absolutely correct. India was the only country that pulled out from the 19th SAARC summit that was to be held at Islamabad, Pakistan in November 2016. There exists a SAARC Development Bank that aims to accelerate economic growth, social progress and poverty alleviation. This is absolutely ridiculous. There is no SAARC Development Bank. There is nothing like that. And solution is B here. That is 1 only is correct. Okay. So no such thing as SAARC Development Bank exists. Rather, SAARC Development Fund was established in April 2010 with the aim to promote the welfare of the people of SAARC region, improve their quality of life, accelerate economic growth, social progress and poverty alleviation in the region. Question number 3. Consider the following statements about nuclear icebreakers. It is a nuclear powered ship built for use in waters covered with ice, both military and civilian. Russia and USA are the only countries in the world that have been constructing nuclear powered icebreakers. Nuclear icebreakers is a characteristic feature that was absent in the erstwhile USSR. Select the correct code. Here answer is 1 only. Okay. So this is the only statement which is correct. So Russia is the only country that has been building nuclear icebreakers, and this existed during the Soviet era as well. The expansion of Russia in the Arctic through these ramifications is said to have financial and geopolitical ramification because like Arctic region has more and more hydrocarbons which can act as an energy source, and it is said to be more than the Saudi Arabia. That is why Russia is so bullish about it. Question number 4. Consider the following statements about big data. It refers to the large volume of data, both structured and unstructured, that inundates a business on a day-to-day basis. It is often the amount of data that one has which matters in big data, and big data provides for better decision and strategic business move. Okay, so this is absolutely wrong because it is not the amount of data but rather what an organization does with the data that is important. First and third are correct. Answer is C, that is 1 and 3. So the economic survey 2016-17, and if you want me to make a course on it or a summary of it, just let me know. It provides the first estimate of the flow of goods across the states within India based on analyzing transaction levels data provided by the Goods and Services Tax Network. Okay. Question number 5. BCCI was in news because Vinod Rai and Ramchandra Guha, they were made they were given offices in charge of BCCI until elections can held. So BCCI formed in December 1928 as a society registered under the Tamil Nadu Societies Registration Act. BCCI logo is a derivative of the Order of the Star of India, the British Raj emblem. Both of these are absolutely correct. Okay. So BCCI is the Board of Control for Cricket in India. It is a national governing body for cricket in India. RM Lodha Committee, Justice Lodha Committee must have heard about it, had examined reforms in the working of the Board of Control for Cricket in India to make its functioning absolutely transparent, because there were a lot of issues. Question number 6, the following are the benefits of digital radio. This technology uses less spectrum. Absolutely correct. It provides for a reduced power consumption. Obviously, both of them are correct. Digital radio, if implemented, will provide users with better audio quality and service reliability at affordable cost. All the statements are absolutely correct. So it is very, very important that it gets it in the practice. So digital radio is the use of digital technology to transmit and or receive across the radio spectrum. It has a wide range of benefits to listeners, manufacturers, broadcasters and regulators, and it will also provide for an enhanced program choice, multilingual programs, and most importantly, it can be designed to coexist with analog transmission. Question number 7, consider the following statements about protection of child rights. So India has ratified the United Nations Conventions on the Rights of Children. This is absolutely correct. Child Rights and You Cry is a for-profit organization which aims to ensure that the rights of the children are protected and honored. Like, it is so ridiculous that such organization cannot be for profit. It has to be an NGO, that is not for profit organization. So sorry, not NGO, it's a non-for-profit organization. It can be a other entity also, not just NGO. Here, Child Rights and You is a non-profit organization which aims to ensure that the fundamental rights of the children are protected and honored. And in India, Commission for Protection of Child Rights 2005 was enacted, this act, to ensure that rights of the children are protected in the country. Question number 8, it has been 40 years since Indian Coast Guards have been instituted. So such questions can be asked by UPSC. Which of the following statements are correct? Indian Coast Guards were established by the Coast Guard Act 1978 of the Parliament of India. Absolutely correct. It is under the Ministry of Shipping. No. Indian Coast Guard, they operate under Ministry of Defence. This statement is wrong. It is under Ministry of Defence, not under Ministry of Shipping. So people might get confused. So statement B cannot be correct, C cannot be correct, D cannot be correct. The only option which is correct is A. So even if you don't know anything at all, but if you know that Coast Guard works under Ministry of Defence, which is logical also, so you can safely assume that answer is 1, 3, 4. The motto of Indian Coast Guards is Vayam Rakshama, meaning we protect, and it serves as the lead intelligence agency for coastal and sea borders. These are all correct. So let's see. So Indian Coastal Guards operate under Ministry of Defence. It works closely with the Indian Navy, Department of Fisheries, Department of Revenue Customs, and the Central and State Police Forces. It performs a host of functions like protecting and assisting fishermen and marines at sea, anti-smuggling operations along the Department of Customs, and safety and protection of artificial islands, offshore terminals, and other installations. And question number 9, the Manipur blockade has proved to be a serious concern. Consider the following statements is correct in this regard. The center cannot interfere in the matter as law and order is the subject of the state list. This is absolutely correct. The reason for blockade is demand for more representation of STs in the upcoming legislative assembly election. This is absolutely wrong. This is imposed by United Naga Council against the Manipur government decision to carve out 7 new districts. That is why it has been imposed. So answer is A only. So this has continued for the last 4 months and disrupted normal life, led to a shortage of essential commodities in the state because most of the transportation happens via road. And last question for the day is Rajiv Gandhi National Aviation University will be launching its first executive development program. Which of the following statement is or are correct? It is an autonomous central public university. This is absolutely wrong. This is wrong. And it is financed by Ministry of Civil Aviation and Ministry of Science and Technology. This is also wrong. So answer is D. So it is located in the Fursadganj airfield, Raebareli, UP, and this university is India's first ever aviation university. And RGNAU is on full terms with IITs, that is an Institute of National Importance, and it does par with IISc, Indian Institute of Space Science, that is IISS, and Technology by ISRO. And the main aim of RGNU will be to facilitate and promote aviation studies, training, research, extension work with focus on emerging areas of studies like aviation management, aviation regulation, policy, aviation history, aviation science, engineering, aviation law, safety, security, medicine, search, rescue, transportation of basically everything related to aviation will be taught, and the personnel will be given training in this university. So I hope you like this. Let's start the February with a bang. 27 more lessons to go in this course. Have an awesome day.